There's just one more little follow-up I wanted to touch base on these aftermarket doors and panels and whatnot you're ordering online. So if you watch the other videos, you know, obviously I've done all kind of work with this door. This is my third door I'm working on now, and I've had to do all kind of stuff to make the fitment work, which is why everyone always says keep your originals whenever possible. All right, so in case you didn't, we'll touch base real quick on what I did. I had to split the door here, spread this, because the door gap, or the gap at the top here where the glass rolls up, is too tight in the back. Sorry about the sun glare. I'll try to, there we go. It tapered down the further it got to the back of the door. And the sun is setting over in that angle, so it's terrible. Anyways, you might be able to see, I don't know if you can or not, inside of there. Yeah, see where that stick is towards the top? I can't point to it because I have to block this. Oh wait, yeah, okay. Here we go. Right here. That is just a welding filler rod I stuck in there to fill the gap so this could spread right here. Second thing, I had to split right here. That was because this section stuck up too high. The body line right here and this body line down here were perfect. This little dip right here was too high, so I had to hammer that down. Not only that, but the reinforcement plate on the back side that's inside of there, I don't know if you can see it in there, but yeah, that actually started to poke up through the skin here, so I had to knock that down as well. And then body felt. There's a couple other things. Shipping department put staples through the box, which gouged there, you know, there, and back there as well. So that had to be fixed. Then these tabs that overlap and spot weld right here. Let's see if I can, there we go, there. Those, yeah, you have to take a sander and knock those down on each side. Sorry about the sun again. On the back, I had to Dremel out or burr tool out these holes to give them more adjustability on my bolt holes for the hinge. This bottom piece, I don't know if this is an issue just for me or if with the doors. I don't remember the first door doing this, but these little humps, I ground those down some. Originally, I bent them over. They started hitting on that little sill plate. When I shut the door, it would actually push the sill plate back because since they were bowed inward, they now impacted that or whatever. So I bent them back and took a grinder across these and rounded down the humps because they were cutting into my rocker. Yeah, okay, on to the last thing. The main thing I wanted to show on this was, let me stand the door up because it'll be easier, I think. Inside the door, I ran out of internal frame coating, but I have some more from Eastwood showing up. You can see I started spraying up there and it ran out. The inside of the door, in some areas, is bare metal. And you can see where it's got some little pitting and whatnot and like little surface rust stuff. Yeah, I had to play hell trying to scuff that up and get rid of the little flake that was on there. It had, the whole door is E-coated, but apparently they don't coat everything. This was also true with the cowl, because I originally ordered a one-piece cowl thinking I would save time until I realized the inside of the cowl is not coated at all. So I had to drill out all the spot welds and spread it. So if you ever do a cowl replacement, buy a two-piece, save yourself some time. Same thing goes with the torque boxes. Inside of those were bare. Yeah, anything else that comes sealed, if you buy replacement rockers, they're probably the same way. They're coated on the outside, not the inside. So I got some internal frame coating from Eastwood. I'm gonna coat the shit out of all the inside of that when it shows up. I think they get delivered Friday. But right now I'm mixing up epoxy. I'm gonna go ahead and epoxy this outside. Then I may coat the outer skin tomorrow or the next day, and just be careful when I do the internal frame coating because it's gonna drip out of these holes. I'll either tape them off, or what I'll probably do is put a paper towel, a little piece of paper towel or whatever, and then tape over that so it kind of absorbs anything that drips through, so I don't get runs on the door that I just epoxied, because I plan on driving the car around on epoxy, as you can see I do already. The hood, this is epoxy. This is SPI epoxy. Granted, it's dusty, but yeah, it can come out with a glossy finish. And the SPI epoxy is UV resistant. Before anyone says, oh, you can't do that because it has to be top coated. SPI has UV resistant properties, only in the black, I believe. But that's why I went with them. That's why I paid the extra money to go with them, because it's good epoxy and it's durable. Even with sun or UV. So yeah, that's it. About to epoxy this bad boy and getting close to putting this door back on. Thanks for watching, guys. Later.